Hey, welcome to a Foreigner in the Philippines. So we thought it might be interesting for those guys who are asking, can you live on this, can you live on that? We went out. Usually what we do is we eat at Nana's, and we actually have very little in the fridge, which I got very tired of now that we have a kitchen. So what we did was we went out today and I shopped with an incomplete list, but this will give you an idea. This was under 3,000 pesos, 2,800, well, call it 3,000 pesos, okay? And this is what we got for 3,000 pesos. We'll stick that over there. No need to show that again. And so I actually got quite a lot of vegetables, sweet corn, which we can have because I now got butter, and we can have it in a civilized way, swathed in butter, tomatoes, and I got a load of potatoes. I don't know why, but Filipinos seem to think of potatoes as being made of solid gold, and so they don't seem to eat them. But I'll make some stew and stuff like that. Got some onions. I never see them buy onions. Right? Got a couple of little treats which are going to be gone in a minute. This box is really all about fruit.
Yeah, the one who do the shopping when it comes to grocery is Terence. Because I know how to buy, but he got more specifically on what we're gonna buy and what we're gonna eat. So he's the one doing it. So he's just the one doing our shopping grocery.
Beth will buy a load of garbage. Have to say that. I have to say that. Right. Lots of apples, which we can put and have. I'll have apples as a snack anytime. What Beth will buy is all kinds of little crispy crackers, which are full of God knows what.
But you ate it. You finished eating it.
Yes, I'm weak.
I usually buy
some
torta, put in the can. Not in the can, but in a plastic, which is a little pig pie. And we got some meat here.
And I did buy some cheese. In fact, I bought some cream cheese as well because that goes great on making sandwiches. And this is the last of. I didn't go completely crazy buying potatoes, but I know that we'll use those very, very quickly. I got some carrots. I also got, you see, where is it? I got some oats, and I got some ham, which we can have with our sandwiches on our sandwich maker. And I got some little snack things like noodles, right? Some various noodles there. Butter. Oh. I have not seen butter since I came here. In fact, is it even butter? Pure and creamy butter. I believe you, as my mother would say, thousands wouldn't. So I got these. We all know that these are not great for you. As we sit having our McDonald's. More oats, more this, and they had honey. Now, I thought I went crazy. Instead of just, if you were shopping, I don't know, in Walmart, and you saw honey, you'd say, well, I'm not going to have more honey than that in a week. But here, you learn that when it comes to honey, you buy as much as you can, well, as much as you can justify I bought 3, and I wish that I'd bought 6, because we have it in tea. Here we are, corned beef. Yeah, I know.
The honey here is 89.50 pesos just for this small pack, a small bottle.
So, I also bought some pineapple chunks. Nobody else but
This
me
is
will
how
have
it's
these,
shopping.
but I'll sit down sometimes and inhale a can. So that's where can I put it? Now, let's get down here a bit. We bought this. This is supposed to be probiotic. It's a probiotic drink. What's our friend Tracy say? This makes you go to the toilet.
Yeah.
Makes you regular. So I nearly bought an entire pack of this. Decided that I'd just try to be a little bit sensible. So we've got stuff like this, Century pineapple chunks, which we can put. When I was a single parent and not doing good on wages every week, we'd buy something like this, but actually we usually bought chicken, and it would be in a small can like this, and I'd put the chicken and the
Corn.
sweet corn. I'd put the chicken and the sweet corn into a couple of packs of noodles, and that would be a meal for me and my kid. I learned to cook a little because he threatened to divorce me. And here we are. So, I got stuff like corned beef. Now in the Philippines, if you have this 1 can of corned beef, if it was put into enough rice, would be a meal for a family, wouldn't it?
Yeah. That's what we eat before.
It's
when we were in Cebu, in the boarding, in our small apartment there.
Yeah, when we were in Cebu, and my pension had been stopped, which coincidentally it has been stopped again.
Yeah, his pension has been stopped. I think that's last month or this month. Yeah. We already sent a letter for that he's still alive, but I think it didn't arrive yet.
Well, what happened, and I'm sure that this has happened for a lot of expats who may be watching this, who are already living in the Philippines. If you don't keep up on what I call the dead or alive letter, they will stop your pension. So, you've been warned. Now, the difficulty has been, how can you respond if the post office is under lockdown? So that's been the problem, and we thought, well, they'll understand. I'm a joker. They'll understand. Of course they will. They'll understand that you can't do anything, and they will stop your pension.
I think it just the pension is his pension is just been stopped at the month of November, because I just checked last week on our online bank online statement, and I just realized, look, your pension is not arrived on this month. So we already sent her letter, his letter of life, to prove that he's alive. He's still alive. We sent the letter, but I think it's been 2 or 3 months that it's already stopped.
Hold on a second.
2 or 3 months that it's already stopped. So it just happened that I didn't look at it every month that it arrives, you know. But this week I checked the bank statement online, and there's no pension arrived.
There's no pension. So we can get along, and we'll consider it as money in the bank, which could be a foolish thing to think. Especially with governments, as they may decide that they can't afford to do anything. And I did read a quote, which I'm not saying is absolutely true, but it sounds like Nancy Pelosi. She says that that they're a drain. People who are on a pension and Social Security, it's been called Social Security as if you are getting something that you don't deserve. You know, it's not a gift, it's what I paid in, and it's very mediocre because I didn't get to pay in very much. So
I think the difference now than before when his pensions being stopped is before we just been relied on that, right? We just been relied on that pension. But right now I didn't look at it, that I didn't even notice that it was been stopped. You know, so suddenly I just been checking the online statement and I just realized, look, your pension has been stopped. There's no amount being that usually arrive on that every month. So that's why I told him, and we need to send that, or we need to call them. But since we got all the papers needed, so I just said to Terence, we just send that all. And besides, still a money in there when it reinstated for the couple of months that they didn't pay you. So we hope
we'll consider that. Oops. We consider that
as a savings.
savings.
But we don't know when it's gonna reinstated.
Yeah, they will. Actually, I've got to say that when we had issues once before, didn't they stop it once before?
Yeah, it's the stop for 3 months before.
No, that was in Bassac.
Yeah, in
that was
Bassac.
the US.
The stop before 3
But that was the US,
Yeah, US
not
pension.
the UK. Not the UK.
The
And what
UK
we found-
pension.
We found that there was a phone call to the UK.
Very
It
high.
goes through to an area of the UK called Newcastle on Tyne. Newcastle on Tyne. And Newcastle on Tyne, even though the UK is actually a very small place, it the accents, local accents, vary tremendously. And of course, it was wonderful to hear someone on the end of the line speaking from, obviously a young lady from Newcastle, and she was speaking with the Newcastle accent, which I won't insult by trying to mimic. But anyway, they were extremely nice, extremely pleasant, so helpful. It really was amazing and very refreshing. It's more difficult with the US. The US, the phone that you call, the phone number that you call in the US is in a phone in a room that the doorway has been bricked up. Okay? There's no door. So even if somebody hears it ringing, they can't answer it, is my belief. Okay? I'm dramatizing a little bit there.
Yeah, I
but,
think
that's how it seems.
remember the last time also that it was been stopped in UK. You asked about me,
Oh yeah.
right? About me if I can get a pension, right?
Yeah.
And then the woman was very confident because Terence says, "Ma'am, I've been married in the Philippines. Is my pension can be transferred to my wife when something happened to me, right? Right?" And then the woman is confident and she said, "Yes, sir, because she's your dependent. You just need to send us the marriage certificate of you and your wife to prove that you are married." So the woman is very confident in the phone. And then the woman said, "By the way, sir, how old is your wife?" And then Terence said, I think I was 25 at the time. Because Terence and I get married at the age of 20, I'm 24. So Terence said, "My wife is 25. And then the woman said, the woman is laughing. The woman is laughing. And he
Yes,
said,
we
"Sir,
get that a lot.
when she becomes senior, she can get..."
Yeah, when she's 60, she'll be able to pick up the pension.
Yeah, and the woman said when she's 60, she can pick up the pensions of yours, but with a what do you call that? With a reminder.
Come on, honey,
With
spit
a
it out.
reminder that she cannot get married during that duration. Right?
Ah.
Remember?
Okay.
Right?
So I said, well, that's okay.
And
She would never get married anyway after she'd been married to me.
You're right. We laugh about that. Yeah.
So, get the camera, honey, and show our swag. So, this is what we've got. Okay, that's the little drink that I told you. It's very, very small, and it's actually quite pleasant. But you drink one of these, and it's supposed to make you, shall we say, regular.
Yeah, so again, this is our weekly, sometimes 2 weeks.
Honey,
Yeah, this is our expenses this for a week or 2 weeks, depending on how we're gonna eat.
2 weeks? Get out of it.
Yeah, but
No, I
some
always
of that,
feel
for
a little
example,
bit-
that honey will last for 2 weeks.
I always feel a little bit strange whether I go and ask for a salesperson who is female, or which is the worst, going and asking for honey. Excuse me, where can I find honey? I don't know, where did you see her last?
Yeah, so again, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much, and stay safe, everyone. God bless. Bye-bye.